Welcome to vanlifefishing.com. It's been a little while since I did an update on the status of this build, so I thought I'd take a few moments and give you a little bit of a walkthrough. The basic plan is pretty much in place. I mean, there's a ton of work to do. In fact, I think about it, there's a frighteningly large amount of work yet to do. But you can now see what the basic layout is and how it's going to be. And the fact it is different. It's not for everyone. Some people would find it much too confining. For what I want, for what it's for, it's, I think, going to be ideal, I hope. So I plan to pull a bass boat around with it, going from tournament to tournament fishing all year long. So let me get behind the camera here and give you a tour. Okay, so there is the cabinet right there in the kitchen. It leaves a 19-inch opening, which some people thought was a little small, but actually steps right in. Right here is the stack with the two Ikeko coolers on push-to-pull slides. So they just slide right out. Whoops. There you go. Too close. Push-to-pull. There you go. Okay. Above that will be the microwave. Above that, a shelf, and then there's an air conditioner up there. Next to that is the desk. The desk is on an angle because it angles back to the passageway back there. If we turn around this way, you can get a better idea. This is where the counter is going to be, right here, right in front of me. And then you got a nice walkway through here. You can walk through here, and as you can see, these are the cabinets. These will be cabinets with doors, drawers in this one here, doors on these with shelves. The bed area is over here. There's the framing is basically there. I need a couple more cross pieces and to cut the plywood, but I'm waiting for the washer dryer, which will sit right there. And then over on that far side over there will be a place for rods and reels that will actually go through a hole right there and end up with the tips behind the sink. So they'll fit. I can fit an 8-foot rod in here. And then back in here where it's a little dark, but I think this works, is the bathroom, which we've seen before a little bit. I haven't closed up that slot back there yet, which is nice because it gives us some light to see. But when you step in it, you can see here's a sink. There will be a shower on a bar right up here, and then you step back out. As you can see, there's a threshold here. The reason for this wide threshold is that is a tunnel that will allow me to transfer power and water from one side of the van to the other without having to go underneath the van or over the ceiling. So it's a conduit. On the bottom, by the way, down here, will be 6 lithium batteries, and then on that shelf where that, whatever that orange box is, that's where all the electronics will go. The 3,000 watt inverter charger and everything else. And you step back up here and you can see it angles up. It goes in straight and the desk angles, goes right back around, and that will be my counter. On the end of the counter is only 38 inches long, but there'll be a 16-inch extension that flips up on the end. The front seat will turn around and actually sit right underneath that extension. It'd be a nice table for it. Or it gives you a 56-inch counter is what it gives you, which is, I think, pretty decent. I guess I forgot to mention it. Above the desk, there is another shelf. So I have an inordinate amount of storage. Let's go around the back real quick and show you what we did back here, because this is a little different as well. Okay. So here is the desk area, which are the bed area, which most of you have seen on the internet. Okay, and there's that hole I was talking about back there, and another little storage area back here. The bed will sit on these rails here, the washer dryer under it, and that'll be 3 inches of fully adjustable bed, and then 6 inches of foam, so 9 inches up from here is where it'll be. And I'll put a small overhead right up here on the door, but not down the side. I'm just gonna close that in on the side there and leave it all looking nice and pine. Underneath here then will be a 4-foot large garage, 4-foot deep garage, which is 34 inches tall, which is pretty good size. But then I also have over here, I will have what I call a vertical garage. Okay, so this is closed in, or will be. Okay, it's not quite there yet. And this is where it will have the same plastic material on it that the shower walls will have. And I'll be able to hang wet things on here, but it'll also be where I hang a travel suit bag for a place to hang all whatever hanging clothes I do have. So that gives me a nice vertical storage to store things in, to stick a shovel back in there to dig out when I get stuck, to whatever those things are. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I'm enjoying the build. So y'all have a good day. Be sure and sign up to follow the blog, follow the Facebook, or not Facebook, yeah, follow the YouTube, and on vanlifefishing.com webpage. Y'all have a good day. God bless now.